Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late February 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Scorpios out there. What do we got for Scorpio gang, my guides? Talk to us. What's happening in late February as we transition into Pisces season? The planets are moving, the energies are shifting, and yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself, and at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting, and that deck is gorgeous, my friends. Let's get it going here. Guides, talk to me. What do we got for Scorpio in late February? While we get this out, I just want to let you all know I've been doing a lot of personal readings for Scorpio gang, connecting with some of you, and it's been an absolute treat and pleasure. Okay, there could be something you got your eyes on here, my friends. Now, this card can have a little bit of a cautionary tale to it, but to me, it just seems like a big energetic focus, okay? No more talk about personals. So before we fully dive into this Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolf energy, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit about this card. So, if you look at the imagery there, we see Little Red Riding Hood right there up front and center with that big bad wolf, almost the size of the woods behind her. So yeah, this could be like a little nerve-wracking when we see this energy. And with the bonus reading I saw for you last week, it could be spirit saying like, hey, Scorpio, just keep your wits about you, like watch your surroundings and those around you, because there could be someone with eyes on when this card is in the mix. It could be a little bit of a warning, but to me, this is more about focus. So it could go both ways, like whether this is a person you have your eyes on, maybe someone has their eyes and focus on you. This could literally just be about focus in general if it's not attached to a person. Spirit could be saying like, listen, Scorpio, readjust your focus on what you're putting your energy towards in this time. Or maybe you have your focus in the right spot. You see how it could go a million different ways with this card. I'm not feeling inherent danger, but yeah, for a good portion of Scorpios, either you're keeping tabs on something or someone's keeping tabs on you. That's like a big energy we're picking up here. Okay, it doesn't feel dangerous, but let's get into tarot. You know, I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let that wolf chill over there. Don't touch Red Riding Hood. Let's get it going here, Scorpio. And yeah, while we shuffle this up, let's talk about last week's reading. So last weekend, your reading was very positive. It was titled A Massive Victory. So I'm hoping a lot of you did have one, right? Something really good may have come your way, okay? Whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, spiritual. I love when I see signs get victories. But remember, the bonus reading that was a few days prior, I saw something that said, beware of this person. Dicey people could be around, so it's something to keep an eye on. Let's see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, right? Because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else, right? Some of these energies, none of them might be yours for all we know. Let's get it going, though. 3 cards for Scorpio gang. What do you got for us, my guides? Late February. What do we got for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Oh, yeah, so we have the Watcher. Now we have the Scorpio card. Surprise, surprise. Throw that wolf out of there. Get the hell out of here, wolf. Okay, we have the Death card in position number 1. Okay, let's get a couple more. That is our card, my friends. For those of you new here, I'm part of the collective myself. Big Scorpio moon right here. All right, we got the 10 of Cups wish fulfillment. Wow. All right. That's good for us. That bodes well. Let's get one more. I don't want to get too overly amped or excited about these energies just yet, but we're looking good. Your focus could be on your family, your home, your stability, things like that. Hey, we got the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself without a beard. He has his goblet. He's having a beverage. He's chilling out and having a grand old time right next to that 10 of Cups. So yeah, Scorpio, lots of focus on the self in this week's reading. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, this is filling me with a happy, excited type of energy to start off with. I look down here, all water straight across the board. We have the Scorpio card, Death. We got the 10 of Cups. We got the King of Cups. both of these cards could represent us. It's not gender specific. Always keep that in mind. So there's this powerful, intense water energy, which of course we are extremely comfortable in as Scorpios. We're cool with the intensity. We're cool going down to the depths. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out, because there could be a lot of really good positivity coming our way. Position number one, we have the Death card, whereas some people fear this card. Why do you think Scorpio got it, right? Like, this is one of our cards of change and reinventing ourselves. Like, we could always pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and reinvent ourselves. Just when you think you knock us down, we get back up 10 times better. That's why Scorpios get this, because the Death card doesn't represent death. The Death card represents reinvention. This is a card that represents a phoenix rising from its ashes. So this is a really lovely type of energy. And since it's a Scorpio reading, I know there's probably some cross watchers out there as well. It could represent how the Scorpio might be feeling or what they might be focusing on in this time. Other signals of the Death card could represent karmic cycles, karmic situations, karma in general. So we'll just have to see what's up with that. And sometimes it could be an ending. I know there's a lot of readers, when they see the Death card, they're like, no, it's over, ending, that's it. I don't ever go that route. To me, this is more of change. Moving to the center, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. So when I see this, tens could also represent endings, right? So we do have two cards that could possibly represent the close of a cycle, but I'm not getting treachery here. Okay, I'm being filled with some sort of exciting energy. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment, okay? Wins, victories, just like we saw last week. A cause to be happy, a cause to celebrate. For some Scorpios, this could represent your home, your living situation. So whether you're remodeling, whether you're moving house or comfortable in your home, some of you could represent family members, so you might be spending some extra time with family or highly focused on them with this Ten of Cups. But if we're looking at an overall general energy, this Ten of Cups is just happiness. It's wish fulfillment. It's something great. It's happy ending. Okay, so whereas these both could be endings, it's more of like happy ending. So we'll see. You might be switching into a new cycle of life, and that's okay, right? I mean, like I said, Scorpio gets the Death card because Scorpio generally isn't afraid of change and remaking things, okay? Cross watchers, always keep that in mind. Scorpios are not afraid to switch things up, even though they may seem stubborn. Now, moving to the back end, we got our good friend, the King of Cups himself. Beautiful. So this is the controller of the cup suit overall. Remember, kings represent control of their suit. And what are cups? They represent love. They represent emotions, romance, creativity, deep emotional connection and communication. So the King of Cups is beautiful. Absolutely lovely. It could be a deep connection you have with someone, or someone may have for you. But since this is a water sign reading, the King of Cups, once again, similar to the Death card, could represent something coming towards the Scorpio or a way the Scorpio might be feeling. Very important. But when we look over this whole entire spread, it is focused on emotion. And I am seeing some themes here, right? Like, we just have to make note. We have double Scorpio cards. We have 3 water cards. We have 2 cards that can represent cycles closing. We have karmic energy. So it's like we have a lot of these things at play, but none of it feels bad or treacherous to me. Like, I kind of like it. So with that being said, I want to dive deeper, Scorpio. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for Scorpio gang, please, my guides. What do we got? What's going on? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on death. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Scorpio, you could drop it right in the comments. I don't mind at all. You will not offend me, my friends. Let's get it going. Why is the Death card in the mix for Scorpio gang? What do we got here? What's coming to us? Thank you. Okay, Ace of Wands. All right, you might be feeling a little more fiery than you normally do in this time, Scorpio, and we are seeing this karmic cycle shifting, because remember, the ending cards, now we have a card of beginnings and offers. I wouldn't be surprised if you're wanting to make someone an offer, or someone makes you an offer, an opportunity could absolutely be in the mix here. But we have the Ace of Wands underneath the Death card. So it's like ending right into beginning. It's like no break, no break. It's just like from one to the next. It's giving me such like a fast moving energy. So the Ace of Wands, as with all of them, do represent offers and opportunities. So once again, wouldn't be surprised. But this is full of like fire and passion and drive. So Scorpio, whether it's your temper, that's a little extra hot in this time, whether it's attraction. Remember, the Ace of Wands could also be the libido. So you might be burning extra hot in this time in multiple different ways. So keep that in mind, right? Everyone knows Scorpio is a very passionate sign, right? So when I see this, I don't feel anything bad, but there could be a cycle that you're about to switch into. And once again, I don't feel like Scorpio fears this. When I see death into the Ace of Wands, it's like, okay, on to the next, like quick, very fast transition. So for some of you, yeah, there could be a karmic cycle ending or a karmic ending, but it's a very fast bounce back and recovery here. So let's keep moving over to the Ten of Cups. Seamless. So let's go in on that Ten of Cups. See why that's in the mix. I feel like I don't need to overcomplicate it. Like I said, maybe some of you are a little temperamental, running a little hot. That could absolutely be it. But if you are experiencing a close of one cycle, the next one is just going to kick right in. That's the main vibe I'm picking up. So, and if you're cross-watching, just want to say this, if you're having issues or cross-watching for a Scorpio, these are very favorable energies if you want them to be. Like if you're wanting to patch things up or fix them with a Scorpio, these are highly favorable so far. So let's go in on the Ten of Cups. That's if you want to, all right? So let's go in on the 10. Put this. Why is that Ten of Cups here? The deck is being super specific for you, my friends. And for those of you new here, I only read jumpers, and so I'm doing these little shuffles until one pops out, and we'll be here all day if I have to. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse underneath the Ten of Cups, more of this water energy. I feel like this is good. This, to me, could be someone settled on what they want, where they want to go. This is someone that doesn't have a lot of mystery about what their wish fulfillment is, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's an outcome. The Seven of Cups in reverse tells me it's like, okay, I don't need all these different paths. I don't need all these different options. I know what I like, and I like what I like, and I know what it is, and I'm going to go for it. It's like giving me that type of energy. So someone fully set on what their path is, what their goals, what their motivations, and it's like, yeah, I'm set. There's nothing that's going to throw me off course here. So I will say, for another portion of you, aside from that intuitive message, the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Cups in reverse does tell me that this energy of win, victory, wish fulfillment is not a pipe dream. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't know what you're all dealing with. Some of you are not dealing with romance. Some of you are. Some of you it's work. Some of it's just lifestyle. When I see the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like, okay, your head's not in the clouds. This isn't all just daydreaming. It's not just overthinking. The result you want, the result you wish for is not a pipe dream. So this win, this massive victory, whatever it might be that we were seeing last week is absolutely possible. This is realistic. This is possible. So it's more of a shot in the arm from Spirit here, Scorpio. I really do love this energy, okay? So let's keep moving. Even though we do have this karmic cycle ending or this cycle ending, it's moving into such a new positive cycle. I absolutely love it. Let's go in on the King of Cups, see what he has to say for himself, and then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. I would claim these energies, my friends. I would. So why is the King of Cups here for Scorpio? Thank you. Queen of Cups. King of Cups and Queen of Cups, the peanut butter, the jelly, the yin, the yang, the perfect match. Okay, like, and remember, it doesn't just have to be if you are in a relationship thing or having relationship issues. That just, those are extremely complementary energies. You got the King and Queen. Now, that could represent a soul tie or soul connection coming in for some Scorpios in this time, more water sign energy. So whereas we have the control aspect of the emotions and the whole suit itself, now we have the deep emotional inner world and tie. Scorpio, this is emotional but beautiful. I absolutely love this, and it's like the reading has gotten better and better and better. Although we have like this possible cycle ending and shifting quickly into a new, these are lovely from front to back, from top to bottom. So Queen of Cups, let's talk about her a little bit, because she's different than the King. She can represent the internal expression of the suit that she's in, and since she's emotional to begin with, these are very deep emotional ties. So if you are wondering about someone's feelings for you, self-explanatory with the King and Queen of Cups. Like, this is perfect match type of energy, like on the same level. So if you're not dealing with anything romantic in this time, my friends, when I see these come up on the back end, it's like beautifully in sync energy. easy flowing, easy going. So for some of you, whatever cycle you're moving into or whatever's coming up for you, the winds, whatever it is, that's not a pipe dream. I just see an overall positive energetic forecast, and I would claim all of this. Now, for a portion of you Scorpios, if this is a soul connection that is on your mind or that you're thinking about or that you may be having issues with in this time, Spirit is saying like, yeah, this could possibly be fixed, repaired, or come back around. That's a possibility. Like, I don't want to pound on that message too much because there's such deep and emotional tie, and in all these cards and the cards of the self, like, it's just showing up strong in the energy, especially a deep emotional bond and connection. But overall, we got various different wins. But let's go through and do a quick recap, and we'll get into shadow cards, Scorpio, because there's a lot happening here. Okay, it's mostly all water, but if you kindly look in the box, notice Death, 10 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups. There's so much emotion. There's so much water energy here, and if anyone can handle it, it's Scorpio. But position number 1, notice 1 and 3, we have 2 cards that can represent the self. So some of you might be on a journey of self-fulfillment, making yourself feel comfortable and happy. But position number 1, the Death card with the Ace of Wands, might be running a little hot, right? You might be extra motivated to do something. I mean, your libido might be heightened, or this could just be motivation. But I was getting intuitive vibe of some sort of karmic cycle closing out, but kicking over into a new one seamlessly, very quickly. It's like on to the next, like not in a bad way though, not in a treacherous way. So it's like a very quick recovery here. Moving to the back, to the center, we have the 10 of Cups with the 7 of Cups in reverse, and being sure of what you want, where you want to go, and what your happiness is very important, and it's here as well. But another thing I was picking up is like whatever your wish come true, your wish fulfillment, your dream, whatever you want to call it, right? I don't want to be too sappy here. It's not a pipe dream. Like, it's doable. Like, this can happen. So claim it. Claim this energy, Scorpio, because I know a lot of you are watching for different things. It's just beautiful and happy. Moving to the back end, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups, the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the peanut butter, the jelly, the perfect energetic match. Okay, so for some of you, this could be pointing out someone that you care for quite deeply, that are showing up heavily in this energy. For another portion of you, this could be coming in. This could be coming your way. It could be a little predictor. But generally, when I see these energies together, it's just easy flowing, easy going. And I feel like for a lot of Scorpios, there's various massive wins and victories on the horizon in the very near future as we move into Pisces season. So please take a screenshot of that. Let's see what's in the shadows, my friends. All right, let's get it going. Shuffle it up one time. What does Scorpio have in the shadows, my gods? What's going on? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see just yet. All right, shadow cards could sometimes be good. So let's see what's up. And yes, Scorpio, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for my channel members. Let's get it going though. Let's get your shadow card out here for Scorpio gang, please. Quick. All right, what do we got? We got the 2 of Wands, so there's something around strategy and planning here that might need to be looked at whenever this card is in the mix. So let me clear these out of the way. The 2 of Wands is not a bad card by any means. As with all 2s, it could represent decisions, it could represent choices, being at a crossroads in life. It could also represent travel and distance, so you might be dealing with situations involving that. But when I see the 2 of Wands, I do think more of planning. So Spirit might be telling you like, hey, Scorpio, don't risk something by just being spontaneous, or don't do things by the seat of your pants. Make sure whatever you're planning or wherever you're going, you're sure about it and you're meticulous. It's like be detail oriented and be meticulous. That's a big advice here. For some of you, only a small portion, there could be someone you're connected to that does have some plans to approach. Right, that you might not know, you might not see. So keep that in mind, especially with the positive reading we just had. Now this 2 of Wands here in the shadows, there could be someone you're connected to that does have some plans of approach. So just keep it in mind. And yeah, Scorpio, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The February subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to go over to my website, mastermetaphysics.com, to check out my digital calendar. But for the February subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of my go-to decks, and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot suits, which one vibes with your energy the best. Is it the Wands, the Pentacles, Cups, or Swords? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of February, I'll announce winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.